At the small and successful North Axholme School in North Lincolnshire in 2004, on whose website it proudly claims, "Our pupils are hard-working and well-behaved to aspire and achieve." The school strapline was the power of yet. At that point, for Tasmin and Andrew, it was, "I just haven't met you yet." Tasmin, who had joined the school in Year 7, was well established with a good group of friends and a strong interest in the RAF Air Cadets. Andrew joined the school aged 14 and quickly developed two passions. Firstly, to join the Air Cadets, and secondly, to become acquainted with Tasmin, who had captured his interest faster than the lightning speed of a Eurofighter Typhoon FGR-4. Hope I got that right. I think that's very fast anyway. And so they became friends through their mutual interest in all things aviation. And Andrew demonstrated the Air Force's practical skills of dedication and commitment by waiting patiently for his chance to win Tasmin's heart. Bravely, Andrew broached the question, asking Tasmin if she would be his girlfriend, but she politely refused, as she did not want to ruin their friendship. Admirably, although weeping inside, Andrew carried on as if nothing had happened and their status remained as just good friends. Andrew and Tasmin finally became an item in their first year at college, but then Andrew went to Cyprus with the Air Cadets and Tasmin got cold feet, head, hands and nose, and they separated at that point. However, Cupid was not so easily deterred and had other plans, namely to place them in adjoining halls of residence when they both arrived to study in Leeds. It was purely by chance, or Cupid's golden arrow, that they soon bumped into each other and once again ended up walking home, picking up just where they had left off a few years earlier.
Thank you for always supporting me in everything that I do, no matter how much it might impact you. Thank you for always being there to look after me, no matter how far apart we are, and for all the things you do to make me feel loved and cared for. Thank you for setting such a high standard to live by and for always doing what's right. Thank you for being my best friend, for making me smile and for filling our life with happiness. I promise that I will support you in all aspects of your life. I will try to live up to the standards you set and be the best husband I can. I promise to share every celebration with you and to be there for all of the bad days. I promise to get back to you as soon as I can whenever we're apart and to look after you when I'm there. I promise to be your best friend, to grow with you and to love you with all of my heart.
Thank you for your endless patience and willingness to give to others. Thank you for your endless and unconditional encouragement and for pushing us to build the best lives for ourselves. There is no one I would want to share this life with more than you. Thank you for reminding me not to take myself too seriously and for forcing me to laugh at myself when it all gets a bit too much. I promise to always act like I know what you're talking about when you tell me about your day at work and that I will always try and learn about it. And I promise that wherever our home ends up being, that we will fill it with laughter and a moderate amount of aviation and memorabilia. I love you, Andrew.
You may now share a kiss. on a day trip to Venice on board a gondola floating along the Grand Canal, the very symbol of history, tradition and romance. The anticipation and excitement for Andrew was high, but the early start, driving rain and communist block-style hotel made Tasmin less than happy. In fact, she confessed, "I wouldn't have proposed to me in that mood." Undeterred, however, Andrew nervously prepared his GoPro to capture the occasion, and they headed off to Venice, where they were warmly welcomed on board their gondola by Luca. He asked if they would like him to serenade them to enhance their experience, and so he did. Luca sang, and he sang, and he sang, and he sang some more. So much so that Andrew kept nervously reaching into his bag, hoping to find the right moment to propose, until finally, desperately, nervously, Andrew seized the break between the verse and chorus of O Solo Mio and went down on bended knee to ask for Tasmin's hand in marriage.
I waited quite impatiently for Andrew to propose to me. As with every decision he makes, he really took his time. It wasn't until December 2011 that we became Facebook official. Andrew really put the graft in. Before that, there was a lot of hour round trips to walk me home on an evening, and during our Freshers Week, there was, to be honest, we ate out at some of the best restaurants in Leeds. But our eventual getting together doesn't have any romantic kind of tale. Andrew was away for his induction week with the UAS. I'd gone out, got unapologetically drunk on rosé. I proceeded to call, interrupt anything Andrew was doing, and made him answer the phone to me in the middle of the night and said, "Look, when are you going to ask me to be your girlfriend? We'd spent months together, it was inevitable." So Andrew, it has been an absolute joy to get to know you and spend our life growing up together over the last 10 years. You have taught me so much about what it is to love and be patient, and you push me, but everybody else that you care for, to be the best. You see the good in everyone, and you are absolutely generous to a fault. That is not to say that you are not painfully stubborn and grumpy at times, but you truly have the patience of a saint, not just to deal with me, but to balance your career alongside the support you give to me and others. I wouldn't have had the confidence to achieve everything that I have done without you staying up every night to read every single essay I've ever submitted. You have loved and guided me through my lowest ebbs, and you have celebrated me at my peaks. You know me better than I know myself. But you never fail to make me smile, and I cannot wait to grow together in our wee Scottish home.
I proposed on the gondola in Venice, and you made me the happiest man in the world by saying yes. I'm not actually sure you said yes, but you took the ring and we're here today after 4 attempts. So I'm pretty sure it was a positive outcome. We said at the end of that we'd have a bit of time where we waited until we started the wedding planning and all that kind of stuff. We got back from Venice on the boat. I went and sat on the balcony. It was quite a tiring day. Tasmin was just taking her makeup off, and then she came through to the balcony with a glint in her eye. what is it? I think I found our wedding venue. I thought we weren't looking until we got home. Yeah, no, but I think I found it. And it was Denton Hall. So here we are today, after all that time. And whilst I like to make fun of you for making me wait so long, you have waited 9.5 years for today. I wouldn't have it any other way. Our love is based on a solid foundation of friendship, and you really are my absolute best friend. And I couldn't be happier to be so in love with my best friend. I love spending every moment with you, and when we're apart, I just want to get back to you. Being away from you never gets easier, it just gets harder. And I know I can be a bit much at times, but I'm just so excited to start our lives together and stop the weekend lifestyle. You make me truly happy. You make me laugh so much, you look after me more than I deserve, and you surprise me all the time with how strong you are and how far you'll go to help others and do the right thing. I'm in awe of you, and I feel so lucky to have you in my life, and I am so proud to call you my wife.